What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I will be repotting another Echeveria. I kind of felt like this Echeveria needs more space to grow because of late she has been putting up a lot of new growth, and when I tilted the pot like this, you can see she is putting out a lot of roots from the drain hole, which have started to come out, which indicates that her roots are full in this pot. Now this succulent has been in this pot for a very long time. I'm not very sure when I had potted her in this, but today I will take her out from this pot. Let me get another container. So let's take her out from this pot, and I'm sure she's going to be root bound. Very little amount of soil, and you can see this is how she has become root bound. Now if I'm just going to touch the soil a little bit, you're able to see the soil is going to fall apart. So we're going to loosen the roots. We'll have to do a lot of cleaning on this. There are a lot of dry leaves, so we will have to clean that as well. You can see this. So what I'm going to do is I will take these out as much as I can, because this is the only time we are going to get a chance to do a deep cleaning, meaning taking out the dry leaves. So we will take out as many as we can. Just give her a gentle shake, and you can see how the soil tends to fall apart. So I was planning to do some root cutting, but I feel I am not very sure. Probably it rained last night because I haven't watered this succulent. I do see a little bit of moisture in the roots. I was planning to do a cutting, but now because the roots are wet, I'm not going to be doing any cutting. I'm just going to put her as it is in another pot. But you can see the amount of roots. Absolutely beautiful. And I think there is a pup coming up over here. I'm not very sure. Yes, I think there is some pup coming up over here. But overall it's looking amazing. I'm going to try and shake off as much soil as possible. I think that should be good enough. I'm not going to cut the roots. You can see at the end of the roots we have some feeder roots, a little bit difficult to see, but here as you can see some feeder roots, but we have some soil present over here. Now be extremely careful guys, never do this. Probably this was a mistake from my end. I didn't realize that the soil was moist because I hadn't watered it. Probably it rained last night, and I think a little bit of water might have fallen into the pot, but nevertheless it's not soggy wet, it's just a little bit of moisture. But you can see that roots present. All those white tiny roots are the feeder roots, which is amazing. So I have another pot over here, which is earthen pot. So I'm going to fill in our soil mix just a little bit, and then I'm going to put up the succulent in the pot, and let's fill it up with some soil. Now as I said, please do not repot your succulent in wet soil. The soil has to be completely dry, as you can see over here. So I think she is locked in. Probably I'll put in some little soil over here. That's about it. So now she will be able to grow much better. In the previous pot she had also a little bit sunken into the pot. I wanted her to kind of come up to the surface, so now she is right above. Now in case if there are any pups, they will start to show up on the base over here. So overall the succulent is doing extremely well. I don't know the exact ID of this Echeveria. Maybe someday we will definitely find it out, but very happy with how the succulent is doing. A good amount of feeder roots, which is really exciting. And of course I don't use any fertilizers. Even without it, you can see how well the roots tend to grow. in a very sandy mix. So I'm going to keep her aside. I'm not going to be watering it. You can see the roots were slightly moist, not soggy wet. So I'm not going to be watering it. Also, you can see the leaves are very plump, which means that she has enough water. I can even water her after 2 weeks as well, or maybe 3 weeks, no issues, because she's very well hydrated. Apart from that, it's the monsoon season, so I don't need to be worried. She's going to be kept back again in morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours. There is no issue. Only if the succulent was dehydrated, we wouldn't have put her out in direct sunlight. But now, because the roots are healthy, the succulent is well hydrated, so I'm going to continue keeping her in the same spot. So that's about it, guys. And also I wanted to show you the other Aguides Psyche that we had done a recent repotting from a very small pot to this plastic container. Even I don't know how it has if there has been any changes in it since we repotted her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a comparison video. So I will put it up on the left hand side so we can get an idea if there has been any change in the succulent, if there has been any growth on the succulent. We will get to know. So right now I'm not very sure because I haven't edited the video. Only while editing the video I will put up the clip on the screen, and you will be able to see the difference if there is any. Even I'll get to know after I am done with editing the video. So this is a side-by-side comparison of the Aguides Psyche that we had recently done a repotting from smaller pot to a larger pot. So that's about it, guys. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.